All right. So today you have to make your presentations on PowerPoint. Raise your hand. Those who have come prepared for the presentation. I hope I'm going to ask everybody to make a presentation today, and because it was long overdue. So who all are prepared? Akash, sorry, Ankit and
Ma'am, I have made my presentation on MS Word.
that's okay. But I told you to make it on a PPT. What about the others? The names will be called out and the marks will be given according to your response. All right. We are starting with Ankit.
Yes.
Yes, Ankit, start.
Yes. I'm visible.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and good afternoon, all of you. Welcome to my presentation, and my presentation is 7 C's of communication. So, what is 7 C's of communication? The 7 C's of communication is a list of principles for written and spoken communication to ensure that they are effective. And the 7 C's are first one is completeness, conciseness, consideration, constraintness, clarity, courtesy, correctness. First one is completeness. The communication must be complete, which means your message must offer complete information, provide all necessary information, always gives additional information whenever required, and no crucial information is missing. Second, conciseness. Convey the message by using fewest words. It means communicating what you want to convey in least possible words and provide short and essential message in a limited word. Avoid using excessive and needless words. Example, at this time. Word is at this time. Instead of at this time, we can just use only a concise word now. It means eliminate word expression. Third is consideration, to consider the receiver's interest. It is very important in effective communication while writing a message. Always write a message in such a way how audience should be benefited from it. Fourth is constraintness. Message should be specific instead of general. It means make use of words that are clear and that build the reputation. Misunderstanding of words creates problems for both parties, senders and receivers. Fifth is clarity. Message should be very much clear. In business communication, always use precise words and easy words so that readers can easily understand. Sixth is courtesy. Message should show the sender's expression as well as should respect the receiver. It means center of the message should be sincerely polite and use terms showing respect for the receiver of message. Seven is correctness. Message must be perfect grammatically and mechanically. It means that there are no grammatical errors in communication and use appropriate and correct language. Correct communication boosts the confidence level. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that was good. Concise and precise. Yes, Suyash.
Ma'am, my presentation is not that good, ma'am.
Then how good?
Ma'am, I
Not that
just
good.
have
your time.
written, ma'am, I have just written the meaning and the 7 C's of the communication with their meaning.
Whatever you show, whatever you've done.
Okay, ma'am.
See, that is why I told you to make a PPT. Yeah. Yeah. Convert that into PPT. At least show what you have written.
Okay, ma'am.
And next, Manish is coming up to make a presentation.
It is like this, ma'am. I have not made any
Whatever.
that good.
Whatever.
May I start explaining?
Yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm giving a presentation on 7 C's of communication. What is 7 C's of communication? It is a very useful tool which help us to write high quality messages or how to improve our speaking skills. It helps us ensure that our messages are very clear, to the point, and very well structured. All the elements which are especially important in communications are these 7. First is clear. Clear here means whatever you are trying to say or write, it should be easy to understand to others. Second, concise. The letter you are writing or whatever you are speaking on any topic, you should speak to the point. You should not lead them other way. You should do directly to the main points. Concrete. It means real and definite. It should be that there should be no misinterpretation of information. It should be correct. Fourth is correct. Here it means that there should be no grammatical errors or mistakes in your letter or in your letter. Coherent. It means that all the points that you have written must be related to the main topic. It should not be disturbed or change your course to other things. It should only focus on the main topic. All the information must be provided. All the information that is required to understand the whole letter or thing, all the information must be given there. Courteous. The writer should sound polite. Should not talk harshly. These things we should focus. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Manish. Not done. Roll number 13. Switch on your camera. 17. Switch on your camera, everybody. Now give me the reason why you have not done. Mahi.
Remember.
Vivek. Roll number 4. Megha. What marks will you be getting, Manish, downwards? 0?
Next day I will prepare and I will do.
Okay, I'm giving you one more time. And on Monday, you are going to get as you prepare.
Yes, ma'am. I have not remember that I have to do something.
Why, if you cannot remember, why don't you write things down? How did Ankit remember? How did Suyash remember? But Suyash, that was not That was not what we were supposed to do. You were supposed to make a PowerPoint presentation. It should not include just words. It should be pictorial, not wordy. No, be concise and tell your story with pictures.
Okay, ma'am. On Monday I will prepare PPT.
Fine. Okay. So today we are going to take a look at phrases. The first the lesson was confusing words, and then there was some one word substitutions, which are very important. And today we are going to introduce you to phrases. What are idioms and phrases? What are phrases, not idioms? So phrases can be prepositional. Phrases can be phrasal verbs. So combination of verbs and prepositions, which is one integral part of English language. And it has a special place in parts of speech. It stands alone. And it is very important when whether you're writing or you're speaking, your English sounds a lot better when you're using phrases. Okay. Phrasal verbs. Though I have a PowerPoint presentation on phrasal verbs, but then wanted to be a little elaborate before I'll show you the PPT. So phrasal verbs. This is chapter 3. Oh, there are some fill in the blanks about one word substitutions, which probably you will be given to in a classwork, of course. So phrasal verbs, what are they? Phrases are groups of words. So they are groups of words. There may be 2 words, there may be 3 words. Groups of words without both a subject and a verb. It does not have a subject, or it does not have a verb, and which functions as a single part of speech. And you must have come across a lot of phrases, but then to be very precise, learn the words and the meaning and the usages. So the first phrasal verb is there are 4 verbs. There are 4 words with the verb with one word which is common, ask, and which may have different meanings. Like what is ask after, what is ask out, what is ask back, and what is ask over. So these 4 words mean they have different meanings. So let us talk about ask after. When somebody is saying I asked after him, it means I was taking information about him. Ask after, the meaning is to ask for information about someone. किसी के बारे में कुछ पूछताछ करना, कुछ पूछना. जैसे Mr. X was asking about Mr. Y. Mr. X was asking after Mr. Y. के बारे में पूछताछ करना, ask after. The sentence goes, tell your mother I was asking after her. Tell your mother that मैं अपने मदर को बोलो कि मैं उनके बारे में पूछ रहा था, या पूछ रही थी. That somebody was inquiring about the mother. Did she ask after me in her letter? क्या वो मेरे बारे में पूछी? क्या उसने मेरे बारे में कोई भी बात, कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन लिया है? मेरे बारे में कुछ पूछा उसने खत में या लेटर में? So write out one sentence of your own, ask after. To seek information, to ask information, ask after. Yes, what is the sentence? Ask after. She was inquiring about me. She was asking about me. She was asking after me.
Ma'am, he is always asked after you in his letter.
He is always asking after you. He's always asking. The word ask is a verb, so it can be asking, it can be asked. She asked about you in a letter, and she is asking about you in a letter. She will ask about you in a letter. She will ask. She will ask after you in her next letter. Ask out. The next word is ask out. Meaning to invite someone to come with you to a place. किसी को invite करना, अपने घर पर नहीं, घर से बाहर कहीं. To invite somebody in the club or in the park or in the restaurant. So ask out means to invite someone to come with you. तुम्हारे साथ चलने के लिए, अपने साथ चलने के लिए अगर तुम किसी को इनवाइट कर रहे होते हो और कहीं और, किसी रेस्टोरेंट में, किसी होटल में, किसी पार्क में, किसी कहीं वेन्यू पे, other than the home, this is all ask out. You should ask her out sometimes. तुमको उसको कभी कभी उसको बाहर निकालना चाहिए. अगर कोई घर पे दिन भर रहता है तो उसके दोस्त को क्या चाहिए कि कभी कभी उसको घर से बाहर निकालना चाहिए. You should ask her out sometimes. My brother asked us out for dinner to celebrate his success of his new venture. My friend asked us out for the birthday party. Ask out, invite somebody to any other place than home. The next word is ask back. To invite someone to return to a place, किसी को वापस जब बुलाना होता है, he was asked back to join the office. उसको फिर वापस बुलाया गया ऑफिस को rejoin करने के लिए. To invite someone to return to a place, I have been asked back to the college. It means you have been asked to come back to the college. And I hoped he wouldn't ask me back. कि मुझे उम्मीद थी कि वो मुझे वापस नहीं बुलाएगा. The next word is ask over. When you ask somebody over, you are inviting them to come to your house. So this is the difference between ask out. Ask out घर से बाहर मिलना है, घर से बाहर आपने invite किया है, and ask over means you inviting someone at your house. To invite them to come from their house to your house. She asked me over to her house. I asked him over so we can talk about it, talk about what was on his mind. अपने घर पे बुलाना, you ask over. He asked over his friend for the vacation. There are so many idioms, there are so many phrasal verbs which you need to know. But the most common part, the most common thing which everybody is using it, and you have to update your vocabulary and start using it. And then let us talk about trinomials. Trinomials are words with phrases with, there are 3 words. Trinomials means 3. Like happy go lucky, willing, ready, and able. These are trinomials, which are also very popular. Like bell, book, and candle. Here, there, and everywhere. We'll come to trinomials in the later class. So let us discuss about the phrasal verbs. There are some sentences I would like you to write these sentences, and you write down your own sentence also. We asked him over for dinner. We asked him over for dinner means we invited him for dinner. Now you make a sentence, ask him over. किसी को अपने घर पे बुलाना. Ask over, घर पे बुलाना.
He asked me over to his house.
Okay. I got on the bus. का मतलब क्या होता है? I got on the bus. Got on is a verb, is a phrasal verb. Got on. One word is a verb and what is the preposition? I got on the bus means आप bus पे चढ़ गए. You boarded the bus. Got on is to board. So ask over, got on. He got on the auto rickshaw. He got on the car. Picked up. She picked up on the office gossip. It means she was aware. She caught up. She picked up. So pick up on का मतलब ये होता है, means that you become aware of something. She picked up on the office gossip. It means she did not know what was happening in the office, but now she has picked it up. Now she is aware of whatever is happening in the office. To walk around. To walk around means aimlessly कहीं घूमना. When you go for a walk, you just walk around without any purpose. If somebody asks, what are you doing? Nothing, I'm just walking around. We walked around, we walked around under the bridge. To walk around is a phrasal verb, that means to wander about. To aimlessly walk around. Now, see, these are some pair of words. Pair of sentences, not words. I came up the ladder. What do you mean by I came up the ladder? क्या मतलब होता है? I came up the ladder. कि आप लैडर चढ़ के आप ऊपर गए. I came up the ladder. You did not come with by your stairs, but you came up the ladder. आप लैडर पे चढ़ के आप ऊपर आए. I came up with a solution का मतलब क्या हुआ?
Found.
Huh?
Found the answer.
Yeah, you found the answer. Like Ankit came up with the presentation. So phrasal verbs, both the things are came up and came up, meaning differently. Somebody came up the ladder. वो ladder से ऊपर आ गया. And he came up with a solution. He came up, he found a solution, and then he was ready for the to make a presentation. Somebody can come up with a good idea. He came up with a problem. Huh? He came up with a problem. Now, I hang up the phone. When you stop talking, when you cut the phone, when you hang up, it means आपने phone बंद कर दिया. And hanging a picture on the wall. Hang up the picture on the wall. Picture को टांगना और phone काट देना. Turn into. To convert. The caterpillar turned into a butterfly. To convert. The taxi turned into the parking garage. The taxi took a turn and went inside the parking garage. She looked over her shoulder. She looked over her shoulder, matlab, there are two persons standing, and the person who is behind, she is trying to look over the shoulder. कि आगे क्या हो रहा है? Looking from somebody's behind. And she looked over her writing assignment. Looked over, यहाँ पर क्या हुआ? पीछे से आगे की तरफ देखना. Like when people are standing in a line. What happens when you want to see what is happening? तो तुम उचक के देखते हो, तुम आगे बढ़ के देखते हो. That is looking over the shoulder. उसके पीछे से आप झांक के देख रहे. And she looked over her assignment. She was revising over assignment. She looked over the writing assignment. Broke up. Broke up here means that you end the relation, the breakup, the broke up. He broke up. He broke up with his friend of 3 years. 3 साल की दोस्ती थी. They were friends for 3 years. But now they have broken up. You might be asked to use both the sentences showing the clear meaning. Broke up. How can you use 2 words? Broke up. They broke up after the meeting. They broke up after the meeting. What is the meaning of this? There are three sentences with the same word. Broke up. Give me the meaning of these 3. One phrase, different meaning.
First broke up. He broke up with his friend of 3 years.
Hmm.
Here means they broke their friendship.
Yeah. They
And the
had a
second
fight.
sentence.
Yeah.
And
She broke
the
up on
second-
hearing the sad news.
It means she cried.
Yes. She
Breakdown.
broke up. She was crying. Who cried?
And they broke up after.
She broke
After
up
the
on
meeting.
hearing the sad news.
Cried.
She cried. Put it very clearly. She cried after listening to the news. And the next broke up. They broke up after the meeting. They? Yes, Suyash?
They broke up after the meeting means they decided to separate.
Oh, what is happening? Yeah, they dispersed. They dispersed. वो लोग अपने अपने घर चले गए. He broke up with his friend of 3 years. It means they finished their friendship. Their friendship came to an end. And she broke up on hearing the sad news. She started crying. She cried on hearing the sad news. And they broke up after the meeting. They dispersed. मतलब meeting खत्म हो जाने के बाद they all went to their respective places. So there are a lot of common prepositions and their corresponding phrasal verbs, like about, talk about, think about. This will take another this, I don't know, vocabulary has to be taken care of, which is in business English classes, vocabulary is one section where it is students are left to fend for themselves. कि अपना पढ़ लेना, सीख लेना, याद कर लेना. But you need to be given this lesson, because these lessons will take you to your goal, help you in achieving your goal. So the common prepositions with corresponding phrasal verbs, I have compiled these for you so that things will be easy for you. Like about, preposition about में कितने phrasal verb बनता है? Talk about, think about, bring about, and फिर away, give away, take away, turn away. Off, come off, take off, back off, for, fall for. What do you mean fall for? On, take on, carry on, get on, hold on, keep on, put on, try on, turn on, leave on. Across, come across, get across. See? I'll try doing this in class and try sharing this content. Whatever content I am preparing, I'll be sharing this with you.